Thank you very much, X. And my compliments to President Biden and the members of Congress that voted for the IRA. I think it's an enormous achievement. It's a historic achievement, and one that I think all those who voted for it can be very, very proud of. I come from Loudoun County. If you've ever landed at Dulles Airport, you're in Loudoun County. We have a unique situation in Loudoun County, and you'll hear a theme as I go through the conference here. I truly believe that while the IRA and similar measures are absolutely vital, the Bipartisan Infrastructure Act that passed in November, absolutely critical to the future, to the climate future of this country and of the world, I absolutely believe that local governments and local communities are going to solve the problem. It's going to happen at the local level. Loudoun County has a unique challenge. I sit on a 9-person board of supervisors. We're the highest elected body at the county level. And I'm the Ashburn supervisor. Data Center Alley is in the middle of Ashburn. We have 150 data centers in Loudoun County. Dominion Energy just said during a briefing, and I'll mention it later in the conference, that the Dominion market in Northern Virginia and principally Loudoun County is larger than the next 5 Dominion electricity markets in the United States combined. We have 26 million square feet of data centers generating, I believe the number is, don't quote me on this, I'm at a press conference, why would you quote me? But I believe it's 6 gigawatts of power usage from Dominion. Dominion has made serious commitments to sustainable energy by 2030. They just announced 3 weeks ago, I'm the chair of the Transportation and Land Use Committee, and I instituted a discussion on what is the future of data centers in the county. Where are they going to be built? Does the county board of supervisors have some control? Can they build by right? Do they need legislative approval? And in the course of that series of 3 discussions, suddenly the data center community and Dominion Energy started putting it all together holistically. And they made an announcement 3 weeks ago. Dominion said to the data center community, if you do not have an existing signed electricity service agreement, we will not be able to provide any more electricity to data centers for the next 3 years. Out of the blue, no more electricity for data centers for the next 3 years. That is billions of dollars of projects that have gone on hold because of consumption of principally fossil fuel energy. I'm a retired Air Force. To give you 2 instances of energy and how it impacts national security and why it's so important. My first assignment was flying air rescue helicopters out of Thule, Greenland, right on the Greenland ice cap. I saw a show that now the Greenland ice cap, so you know, is 2 miles high. At the center of the ice cap, it's 2 miles thick of ice. The area underneath the ice has never been seen by the eyes of man. That's how thick it is. I just saw a show on CNN 3 or 4 days ago that said that the Greenland ice cap is melting 4 times faster than they originally thought it was melting. There are now sections of the underlying tundra that are exposed to sunlight for the first time in human history. That's how fast it's melting. Fast forward to just prior to Desert Storm, I was in the skiff at Central Command. And I don't know if any of you remember it, but there was actually an incident with oil tankers in the Persian Gulf right before Desert Storm broke out. And I remember having a discussion in the skiff, and they said, we better be careful. If Saddam Hussein gets control of the oil supplies in Kuwait, we could be looking at prices for oil of $25 a barrel. And we went to war. We went to war shortly thereafter. And we've seen the impact of oil shortages generated by the Ukraine war. And we've seen, frankly, the profits that the oil companies have been able to generate as a result of that war, which is, I think, some real, but largely perception. There is a perception of a shortage, and that's an excuse to raise prices. It is absolutely a national security crisis. We need to declare a national emergency for climate change. It is happening faster than we can imagine. I just came back from Phoenix, where I was visiting my daughter. They have a serious water shortage in the entire Western United States. So there are clear national security implications here. But once again, I come right back around to my original statement. The bills are wonderful, but we're going to have to change this at the local level. We have to change at the county level. That's where the change is going to be permanent. Okay.